Welcome to Seoul Television News. Let's begin with the headlines. Governor Winfrey inaugurates members of boards and commissions in Ebonyi State. Retired police officers protest non-payment of pension. Air crash in Bangladesh claims lives of 16 school children. My name is Angela Ekuma, and now the news in detail. In a bold move aimed at revitalizing essential services in Ebonyi State, Governor Winfrey has officially inaugurated the newly appointed chairman and members of the Ebonyi Broadcasting Corporation EBBC Governing Board, Hospital Management Board, Rural Access Road Authority, and Rural Road Fund Board and Administration, with a call on them to join him in a fight for positive change and to prioritize the welfare of the people. The governor made a call during the inauguration at his government house, Ochuda Centenary City, Abakaliki. Government House correspondent Osondun Wuta completes the report.
Go on.
The details of the story will come to you in our subsequent bulletin. Ebonyi State government has directed contractors handling Ndugiji Ring Road and Efiembabo Imeg Ring Road in Ikwo local government area to return back to site with immediate effect to complete the project. The Commissioner for Rural Development, Mr. Jude Okpo, gave the directive when he led his team to inspect the roads. The report.
According to Mr. Okpo, the state government will not tolerate laxity and nonchalant attitude from the contractors executing the ring road project in the state, saying that the contractors have been sufficiently mobilized to do the job. The commissioner explained that 60-kilometer ring road is ongoing in the 13 local government areas of the state and maintained that the inspection exercise was to ascertain if the ring road contractors are executing the roads in accordance with the state government specification and on time.
All hands must be on deck to make sure that the dream of the governor in providing road access in all the communities across the state is not jeopardized. For the records, this 60 kilometers of road we are talking about is different from the 2-kilometer roads that is going on, in different communities.
The state project coordinator, Ebonyi Rural Access and Agricultural Marketing Project, Mr. Felix Ota, warned that henceforth any contractor handling the ring road project who breach the contract agreement will be severely sanctioned accordingly.
The last one we visited, where the contractor is not on ground, we found quantities of materials he has dumped. However, we had called him and he is assuring us by the end of this week he's going to resume job.
Mr. Festus Chinedu, consultant of the Ring Road project, thanked Governor Francis Winfrey for his massive and qualitative infrastructural development across the state and assured the governor to always offer necessary technical support to make great exploits in road construction.
Yeah, as a consultant, we will equally be available for him to give him all the necessary technical support.
Some beneficiaries of the Ring Road project at Ikwo, Mr. John Ozifo, Mr. Ofobike Obala, and Mrs. Messi Nwori appreciated the state governor for his giant strides in road infrastructure, especially the Ring Road project, and appealed to the contractors to hasten up the construction of the roads for easy accessibility. For Salt TV News, I am Chidebere Nwori.
Ebonyi State government has announced its plan to launch an investigation into serious allegations made by Sahara reporters that claim that the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, in Abakaliki has colluded with the Ebonyi State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development to aid the police in covering up a case involving a baby alleged to have been sold for 25 million naira. The Commissioner for Information and State Orientation, Chief Ikuwa Omebe, while briefing newsmen in his office on the matter, said that the state government will not spare anybody found culpable of allegation. Osondun Wuta has more.
Chief Ikowa Omebe, who said that it is the mandate of the Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development to keep vulnerable children who need urgent attention to her custody for their survival, frowned at the sale of a baby for 25 million naira saga, emphasized on the state government's commitment to uncovering the truth, assured that Governor Francis Nwifuru-led administration would not tolerate any misconduct, especially regarding issues as critical as human trafficking and the welfare of children, and further informed that investigation is ongoing to ascertain the genuineness of the circumstances surrounding the baby's birth, paternity, and other incidents thereon.
In the said report, the family of Mweze Philip Obashi from Umuobuna, Etiti in Uburu, Ohozara local government area of Ebonyi State, has accused officials of National Agency for Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, in Abakaliki, of colluding with Ebonyi State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development to prevent the recovery of a baby allegedly sold by police officers. From the information at my disposal, the Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, Ebonyi State, became involved in the matter when the police brought the baby for official documentation. The mother of the said baby gave up the said baby for custody and possible adoption since, according to her, she was not financially and emotionally stable to keep the baby.
According to him, what the ministry has done is to ensure that the child is kept where his welfare and security would be guaranteed, pending the conclusion of the investigation on the matter, and assured that as the investigation unfolds, further updates on the matter would be made public, noting that the present administration under Governor Francis Nwifuru would stop at nothing to ensure that justice is served on any staff of the ministry found culpable on the matter, and to restore public confidence, especially in institutions meant to protect the vulnerable.
Ordinarily, the state government would have kept mute on the matter, since agencies of government such as the Nigerian Civil Defense Corps, the NAPTIP, the police, and the Ebonyi State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, earlier accused of compromise on the matter through their agents, have taken their turns to debunk the allegation. The outcome of the investigation will determine the next line of action to be taken by the state government, and I want to assure members of the Fourth Estate of the realm, and indeed the general public, that justice will be done.
The Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Mrs. Felicia Wankuma, denied the involvement of the ministry in the 25 million saga and assured of aligning herself with the administrative vision of Governor Francis Nwifuru, who she said his love for children of the state is in tandem with the Child's Right Law of 2010, and emphasized that the ministry would stop at nothing to unravel the truth of the matter.
I'm even shocked about 25 million naira. I don't know where that story is coming from. This child is with us, is in the custody of the ministry for ensuring that the baby's welfare is taken care of. So the anything about 25 million naira, I don't know where that story is from. No baby was sold. So any story about 25 million naira, I don't know. Nothing of such happened.
Meanwhile, investigations on the matter by relevant agencies are currently ongoing. Osando Nguta, Salt TV News.
The Senate has warned the suspended lawmaker representing Kogi Central Senatorial District, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, to desist from forcefully resuming her legislative duties on Tuesday. The chairman of the Senate Committee on Media and Public Affairs, Yemi Adaramodu, gave the warning in a statement issued on Sunday, the report.
Adaramodu insisted that no valid court order mandated Natasha's immediate recall, adding that the Senate remained committed to due process and the rule of law. The clarification followed media reports quoting the embattled lawmaker as saying she would return to the Senate on Tuesday, allegedly based on a judgment by Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja. However, Adaramodu said the Senate had previously issued two public statements after the court ruling and the release of the certified true copy of the enrolled order, making it clear that no positive or mandatory directive was issued against the Senate regarding her recall. The Senate further noted that the same court found Akpoti-Uduaghan guilty of contempt and imposed penalties, including 5 million naira fine payable to the federal government and a mandatory apology in 2 national dailies and on her Facebook page, a directive that has repeatedly not been complied with. She warned that any move by the suspended lawmaker to storm the Senate next Tuesday under a false pretext would be premature, disruptive, and a breach of legislative order.
You're still watching Soul Television News. At this point, we'll take a short break. More stories after now. Stay with us. You're welcome back. The Nigerian police force has raised alarm over attempts by certain individuals to hijack the ongoing peaceful protest by retired police officers demanding improved retirement benefits. The protesters left the National Assembly to block the entrance gate of the force headquarters. Details.
According to a post on Monday, the police said the integrity of the demonstration is being threatened by elements with ulterior motives who are allegedly inciting the retirees against peaceful engagement and promoting confrontation and disorder. While acknowledging the legitimacy of the retirees' demands, the police warned against the influence of disruptive actors attempting to exploit the situation for selfish or political gain. The police said the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has expressed his commitment to personally address the retired police officers currently protesting for improved retirement benefits.
At least 16 people, mostly students, were killed on Monday when a training aircraft of the Bangladesh Air Force crashed into a school campus in the capital, Dhaka. Details.
Government officials said more than 1,000 people were also injured in the accident, with at least 83 undergoing treatment in several hospitals. The office of the interim leader, Mohammed Yanusu, said the Chinese 3 BJI aircraft took off at 1:06 p.m. and crashed soon after at Milestone School and College campus. Eyewitnesses at the scene saw fire and rescue officials taking away the injured students on stretchers. Mohammed Yunusu said the loss suffered by the Air Force, the students, parents, teachers, and staff of Milestone School and College, as well as others affected by this accident, is irreparable and a moment of profound pain for the nation.
A French probe into alleged foreign interference and bias via the algorithm at Elon Musk-owned social media X is politically motivated. The company said in a post Monday, adding that it was refusing to cooperate. X believes that the investigation is distorting French law in order to serve a political agenda and ultimately restrict free speech, the social network said. Details.
The social network said that it has not acceded to the French authorities' demands to assess its recommendation algorithm and real-time data. Cybercrime prosecutors announced the opening of the probe on July 11 into suspected crimes, including manipulating and extracting data from automated systems as part of a criminal gang. The move followed 2 complaints received in January about foreign interference in French politics via X, one of them from Eric Boterel, and member of parliament from President Emmanuel Macron's centrist party. Boterel had complained of reduced diversity of voices and options and Musk's personal intervention on the network since his 2020 takeover of the former Twitter. Boterel said after the investigation was announced that democracy is too fragile to let digital platform owners dictate what to think, who to vote for, or even who to hate. Boterel said after the investigation was announced that democracy is too fragile to let digital platform owners dictate what to think, who to vote for, or even who to hate. Boterel said after the investigation was announced. The company responded Monday saying Mr. Boterel has accused X of manipulating its algorithm for foreign interference purposes, an allegation which is completely false.
And that's the news. Many thanks for watching. My name is Angela Ekuma.